Farmers and ranchers are often so focused on the daily demands of their work that thinking about the future can be challenging. However, without a solid plan for succession and long-term sustainability, one day all the hard work could be undone. Here's more on why you should take proactive steps to prepare for the next generation.
Shannon Farrell of Oklahoma State University believes cattle producers who don't take time to think about the future of their business are asking for trouble.
One statistic that really scares me a lot is that 64% of our farmers and ranchers don't have any kind of estate planning tool in place. And when that's the situation, we're kind of begging for circumstances to break apart that farm asset base and maybe that farm family.
Shannon spoke at a recent Cattlemen's College session that focused on ways to safeguard the future of a farm or ranch by making sure a solid succession plan is in place.
Step one is to do an inventory, so really line up all the pieces of your operation and start thinking about how they would work in the future. Two is having a conversation with your family and really starting with the essential questions of what do they think is the future of the ranch and what do they view as their role in that. Then step three is a business transition plan. So how are we going to get an intact agribusiness from its current ownership and management to its future ownership and management? Step four is having an estate plan that kind of complements that business plan and making sure that we haven't left any dangling strings out there when it comes to our estate planning issues. And then step five is putting together a really good professional team, implementing that plan, seeing how it works, and going back and revising it as we need to in kind of this continuous improvement process.
During the session, Shannon stressed that one of the most important steps in the planning process is clear and honest communication among all the stakeholders.
We want to make sure that we understand everyone's goals and values. So making sure we're all on the same page is very core to that process and making sure that we have people whose interests are aligned as we take that business into the future.
When it comes to planning for the future, every farming and ranching family faces similar challenges when it comes to transitioning the operation. And Shannon says it can be reassuring to talk with other families who are navigating the process.
You learn that you're not alone. You might have thought that our family is alone in this transition struggle, and you find out there are lots of other farm and ranch families out there that are going through that same experience. And a lot of the farm families I've talked to are already one or two steps down the road in their transition plan, and that really encourages me that they're being proactive, they're taking the bull by the horns and leading the way, not just letting things happen to them.
Shannon Farrell says the time to take action on creating your succession plan is now, even if that transition may be years in the future. That way, when the time comes, your farm or ranch has the best chance to survive in the hands of the next generation. I'm Megan Grebner with Brownfield Ag News, reporting for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen.